Hello and welcome. So today, guys, we have a super exciting video because it is time for a haul. This is my first haul of 2024 and it is all about Middle Eastern fragrances. If you've been watching my shorts, I gave you guys a sneak peek into the 16 fragrances that we will be discussing today. So guys, I've decided that in 2024, I am going to go on a Middle Eastern fragrances journey. I do have Middle Eastern fragrances in my collection. I have a couple of them that are pretty high-end, from my travels to the Middle East, but I want to really understand all of these other fragrances that I hear others in the fragrance community talk about. So if you want to join me on this journey in 2024, well, let's get started because this haul is the beginning of my real deep dive into Middle Eastern fragrances. But if this is your first time here, I'm Arahi, and in this channel, we love to talk about fragrances, makeup, and fashion. If that sounds like the type of content that you're interested in, well then please consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Let's go. Alright guys, so before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that we're just gonna start opening fragrances here. We have 16 and I don't want to make this video too long. These are not fragrances that I've used or that I've tried. They are all blind buys. They're pretty affordable fragrances, so they are all blind buys and I've never tried them. So you'll get to see my first reaction upon sniffing them. And then my plan is to put them on the side for several weeks and then come back to them and film another video letting you know what I really think about each one of them. So the first fragrance is Modest Dough. And it comes in this box. So let's see what we think about this one. I really like the bottle. This is a really nice bottle. Look, it has like a little Swarovski crystal, or I don't know if it's Swarovski, but it's a crystal. And yeah, it's a really nice bottle. Very interesting, very weighty, very nice. Let's see what it smells like. This is beautiful, guys. This is sweet and fruity. It's a little bit spicy, but I can't tell what the spice is. I'm also getting like a little bit of cherry in here, but it's not the only fruit in the fragrance. But this smells really, really good. Now I'm starting to get some woodiness. I'm curious. Let's see what the notes of this fragrance are. This one was inspired by La Nuit Trésor from Lancôme. And I think it was just inspired. I don't think this is identical. I'm not picking it up as identical. Well, anyway, some of the notes of this fragrance are strawberry, dark chocolate, raspberry, cherry, vanilla, spices, patchouli, gardenia. I think this one needs to macerate a bit. This next one, I've heard so many great things about. I was dying to try it. So this one is from ASDAAF and it's MAJD Al Sultan. And here is the box. Look at this beautiful bottle. Wow. And it's pretty weighty, guys. It feels really luxurious. And this is like really, really soft here. It's just a really, really beautiful bottle. So I don't have a dupe for this one. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a dupe for something. Ooh. Oh, wow. Ooh, ambery. Smoky, definitely smoky, woody. Ooh, but I get a lot of amber here, a lot of amber. This is really an amber fragrance. Oh, but this is incredible. I'm really loving this one. It's woody and it's smoky. It's a bit balsamic and spicy, but I don't know. I can't figure out what the spices are yet. So according to Fragrantica, the notes are smoke, tobacco, incense, myrrh, pepper, saffron, resins, amber, fir, and cedar. And I can tell you, I'm definitely getting that smoke from the opening. And I'm getting tobacco. Oh, but it's so, so awesome. It's not like an overpowering tobacco. This is definitely a unisex fragrance, though. If you're not into unisex fragrances, you won't like this one. I absolutely love it. This is like deep and dark and ooh, so interesting. This next one I've also been dying to get my hands on. And it is from AFNAN. And it's, I think you pronounce it AMBERYTHME. AMBERYTHME? AMBERYTHME. I don't know, guys. I'll just write it right down there. But I've heard so many great things about this one. Now, guys, this box is pretty heavy. Let's see what we have inside. Wow, look at this packaging. Beautiful packaging, guys. And it is so heavy. Honestly, once I take out the fragrance, I think I can use this like as a keepsake box or something. Ooh, look at this. Wow, you see this? This is really, really beautiful. All right, so let's see. Oh my goodness. This is really, ooh, this is really beautiful. This doesn't smell like anything I've smelled before. Do you know if there's a dupe for this one? This is definitely ambery, but not too much. What I'm getting immediately is a delicious vanilla. This is definitely a warm fragrance and spicy. It's also a bit animalic, but in the best way possible, and definitely woody. Let's see what the notes are. So on Fragrantica, it says that the notes are cinnamon, tonka bean, amber, jasmine, vanilla, saffron, ambergris, sandalwood, and cedar. Guys, in all honesty, all I'm picking up is like primarily vanilla right now. I'm not picking up on cinnamon or tonka or jasmine. I think this one needs to sit. But I will tell you though, that first spray, ooh, that was a beautiful fragrance. I can't wait till it sits and I try it again. All right, so the next three fragrances, guys, I've been wanting to try for such a long time because I've heard so many people in the fragrance community on YouTube, on Instagram, talk about these fragrances, and it doesn't have much of mixed reviews. Some people like some of them and other people don't like it. I don't know. It really depends on what your preference is because all three fragrances are supposed to be really different. So I am talking about HAYA and SAKEENA, and I think it's called EMAAN. But let's start with HAYA. So my understanding is that HAYA, which is in this pink box, is supposed to be true to form like a pink type of fragrance, like, you know, a very girly girl type of fragrance. But let's see if that's true. So when you open it, ooh, let's open this. Oh my goodness. So when you open it, this is what you get. Beautiful packaging. This is like very old school Middle Eastern to me. So here you have it. So let's see what the notes are. So the notes are champagne, strawberry, rose, tangerine, blood orange, gardenia, jasmine, vanilla orchid, amber, sandalwood, and chestnut. Wow, that's a lot of notes. But at the top we have champagne, strawberry, rose, tangerine, and blood orange. Let's see what I get. Oh, oh wow. Okay, so in the opening, I do get that fizziness brought on by champagne. I get that immediately. And I get quite a bit of white florals. This is definitely a sweet fragrance, but for me, it's not crazy sweet. There's definitely quite a bit of flowers here. There's some fruits, but this is not like a too fruity fragrance for me. It's really not. I do get the mandarin and I definitely get the strawberry, again, with that fizziness of the champagne, but that's all I'm getting right now. This is a really beautiful fragrance, but this is really girly type fragrance for sure. This is like one of those girly fragrances, but look at the bottle. Like the bottle tells you exactly what it's about. I hope I'm focusing correctly. So you can really take a look at this fragrance. But anyway, so this one is HAYA. And for me, it's definitely a like. I'm not going to say that I'm in love with anything today, unless it just kills me when I smell it. I really like HAYA though. Okay, moving on to SAKEENA. Much like HAYA, it opens up to this beauty. I love doing unboxings. Wow. Look at this one. So this one was HAYA, and this is SAKEENA. I'm really liking SAKEENA. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, that very deep. All right, so let's see what the notes of SAKEENA are, and then I'll go ahead and spray it. So it says here on Fragrantica that it has passion fruit. Ooh, I'm going to love that. You know, I love the note of passion fruit. So that tells me, I don't know, passion fruit. Well, I do have a couple of fragrances that even though they have the note of passion fruit, you can still use them during like the fall and winter seasons. But passion fruit typically gives fragrances like a tropical vibe, but let's see here. So anyway, passion fruit, ozonic notes, mandarin orange, raspberry, rose, orange blossom, sea salt, praline, toffee, vanilla, and musk. Oh, can't wait to try this one. And this bottle, guys, I am loving this bottle. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, this one is sweet also. It's definitely fruity, but I'm not getting the passion fruit though. I am getting fruits, but I'm not distinctively picking up on the passion fruit. There's definitely a tropical vibe to this. Let me spray some more. I am definitely picking up on the rose. I don't know. I think that this fragrance may be centered a little bit around rose. Yeah, this one is, SAKEENA is definitely like deeper than HAYA. HAYA is like fun, flirty. SAKEENA is like not the older sister necessarily, but like the serious sister that doesn't like to play too much. Yeah. I really love them both. They're very different, very interesting. Okay, so let's try the third and last one from this group. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. EMAAN. It opens up. Let's see. See the beautiful bottle. Royal blue is my favorite color, and this bottle is just gorgeous. I mean, look at this. All right, so the notes for EMAAN, which is this one, are bergamot, blackcurrant, orange blossom, tuberose, jasmine, marigold, vanilla, musk, patchouli, and cedarwood. Wow, that's quite a collection. Oh my goodness. Wow. This opens up immediately, undoubtedly with tuberose, which I love tuberose. And I'm liking this tuberose, the opening of this tuberose, even more than my favorite tuberose fragrance, which is Amouage Love Tuberose. Wow. This is like right now a bomb of white florals and tuberose. Oh, but such a beautiful opening. This one is also fruity and a little bit spicy, but it's like, it's not like dark spicy. It's like fresh spicy, if you know what I mean. This is very interesting. I think this one is my favorite. Oh, wow. I'm really loving this one. There was something like a bit sour about SAKEENA. I just need to let that one sit and come back to you on that one. But I have to tell you, of the three, EMAAN is definitely my favorite right now. All right, so the next fragrance we're going to open is from AFNAN, and it's called Rare Passion. And I think Rare Passion is like the sister of Rare Tiffany, you know, that other blue one. I've shared that with you. I know I filmed a short not too long ago using Rare Tiffany, but this is like the sister. This comes in a red bottle versus that other like blue turquoise kind of bottle. Yeah, so this is the box. And, ooh, here we have the fragrance. And check this out. I don't know. I think this area here, it's nice, but the one on Rare Tiffany is nicer. All right, so before I spray it, the notes on this one are rose, orange, musk, vanilla, amber, woody notes, rose, musk again, and orange blossom. So there seems to be an overload of rose and musk in this fragrance, but let's see if it's true. All right, so let's see. Okay, the first thing I get is definitely rose, like a fresh rose. This is definitely a pink rose. This is a very fresh rose. It's not a mature rose, you know, like it hasn't started to mature. This is a very fresh rose. And I'm also getting vanilla. But the vanilla is not a sweet vanilla. And this is definitely a musky fragrance. There's a bit of sweetness here, but not too much. Yeah, this is a beautiful fragrance. But I can tell you from just smelling it, I really feel that this is going to be another one of those that needs to sit for a while. I almost guarantee you that if I spray this on my skin, it won't last very long. I'm pretty sure this one is going to have to sit. But this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. So this is not supposed to be an exact dupe, but it's supposed to give you a vibe of like Hypnotic Poison from Dior. I don't know. I haven't smelled Hypnotic Poison in so long. Oh, wow. I'm really, really loving this. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, yeah. We just need to let it sit for a little bit. So I'll come back to you full on this one. Now, this next one, oh my gosh, I've heard so many good things about this one. This one is called, this is from LATAFFA also, and it's MUSAMAM White Intense. So it comes in like this cylinder kind of packaging, and then you open it and there it is. Ooh, wow, this bottle, oh my goodness. And it is weighty, guys. This weighs quite a bit. Wow, it feels very luxurious. It looks very luxurious. Look at this. And for this fragrance, guys, I don't have anything on my list, so I don't know if this is supposed to be inspired by some other fragrance. But yeah, okay, I'm dying to smell this. Oh, I forgot to share the notes. So the notes for this one are bergamot, orange, spices, coconut, lang lang, ambroxan, mahonial, sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. And I can tell you in the opening, I immediately picked up on, this is a very spicy fragrance on my nose. This is very spicy. You know, I'm not really picking up on the bergamot. What I am picking up is on quite a bit of spices. And the bergamot is just there to like lend some freshness maybe, but it's not a lot of bergamot. It's quite spicy. I'm not picking up on the coconut yet. This fragrance, wow, this is beautiful, guys. Now that it's starting to dry down, oh, this is beautiful. This is very different. I don't have anything that smells like this in my collection, but I don't think I've ever smelled anything like this. There's definitely bergamot here now present. It's making that opening fresh now, really fresh, but I'm still getting quite a bit of spices and I'm definitely picking up on quite a bit of woodiness. Now I'm starting to get like some yellow florals. I don't know, guys. Overall, I really, really love this one. This, everybody was right. This really is, oh my goodness, I can tell once this sits for a couple of weeks, maybe like a month or two, this is going to be a killer fragrance. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Wow. And this is the type of fragrance I really think you could probably get away with using this all year. Wow, loving this one. Okay, so this next one is also from AFNAN and it's called TURATHI Purple. Uh-oh, I just tore this, guys. I am so sorry. Anyway, so this is the box it comes in. This is the piece that I tore. Look at this bottle. So the notes on this one are supposed to be red fruits, cardamom, black pepper, pineapple, jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, and moss. And I love a fragrance with pineapple. So let's see what this one brings to the table. Oh yeah, this opens with the cardamom immediately. So on my list, I don't have that this fragrance is inspired by any other fragrance. But there is something, this is reminding me of something. Like as soon as I sprayed it, it gave me like a vibe of something. I'm not saying that it's an exact dupe, but there is something in my collection that this is reminding me of. Anyway, this opens up quite fruity and warm and spicy, and that spice is definitely cardamom. I picked it up immediately. It's a little bit sweet. I'm getting some patchouli. Yeah, but the cardamom is still present. That cardamom is quite present. I am not picking up on the pineapple, guys, at all. There are some fruits in here, but it's not necessarily pineapple. Not on my nose. You know what? Maybe this is another one that needs to sit, and then I come back and tell you what I really think about it. Because, I mean, first of all, it is reminding me of another fragrance. This smells really good. By the way, this is like a really good fragrance. Like all of these fragrances so far, I am loving. But this is reminding me of something, and I just can't put my finger on it. But it's going to come to me. In the meantime, this opens up for me very warm and spicy. And a little bit fruity, but I'm not getting the pineapple distinctively. And then I'm picking up on some patchouli. But for right now, that is all that I'm getting. So we will come back to it once it's sit for a little bit. Ooh, this one, guys, I have been dying to get my hands on this fragrance. This was sold out for quite some time. And this is, before I start going crazy, this is from EMIR, and this is FRENETIC DELICIEUSE. And the reason that I've been dying to get my hands on this one is because this is supposed to be a dupe of Dior Fève. So let's go ahead and try it. All right, guys. So it says this fragrance does not appear on Fragrantica. So I pulled it up under, you know, Paris Corner, because EMIR is part of the Paris Corner. It's one of the collections from Paris Corner. But it says that the top notes are lavender, mint, and bergamot. The middle notes are sour cherry, jasmine, and freesia. And the base is tonka bean, vanilla, cacao pod, caramel, praline, benzoin, milk, sandalwood, leather, and cedar. Oh my goodness, guys. This is probably going to be exactly like Dior Fève. Wow. Oh my goodness. Even the bottle, guys. Even the bottle. Wow. Okay. I can't wait to try this. But if you look at this, guys, like the bottle is like almost a copy. And it's very weighty. Oh, and it is magnetic. This feels very luxurious. It's very weighty. We've got to get our nose on this one. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, guys. Guys, everybody has been right. This is an exact copy. This is an exact copy of Dior Fève Delicieuses. Wow. Oh my. Wow. And I can't remember how much I paid for this one, but I can tell you it was a very small fraction of what you would have to pay for Dior Fève. But this, oh guys, oh wow. This may be even smoother. Oh wow, I'm loving that. Oh wow. I'm sorry, I just cannot. I am so floored right now. I can't even. This is, I, I, I think this is better than Dior Fève. At least I'm liking it more. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to keep moving because I could just sit there forever sniffing on that. But this one, guys, this is like incredible. It smells unbelievable. I like it more than Dior Fève for sure. But they're almost identical. This one is just like smoother. There's a little bit less sweetness for me. It's just like smoother. I don't know how to explain it. Like things that stick out in Dior Fève for me here have just been like ironed out perfectly. This is really beautiful, guys. Really, really worth it. Okay, so this next fragrance is supposed to be inspired by MFK Oud Satin Mood. And it is from Maison Alhambra, and it is Baroque Satin Mood. Here's the box. Look at this bottle. Oh, wow. Okay. So the notes on this one are pear, bergamot as top notes. Middle notes are heart of jasmine and cedarwood, and the base notes are woody, musk, and tuberose. Woods, musk, and tuberose. Okay, this is the second fragrance in a row that is just, I am floored. We've been paying top dollar for some of our fragrances when you have fragrances that have been inspired by them that cost a fraction of the price. I'm just being honest. And I have to tell you, I like this one more than the original MFK. For me, there is a smoother oud, believe it or not, in this one. You know, MFK doesn't have a screeching oud. It really doesn't. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's truly a beautiful fragrance, but I can't explain it. You know, I'm going to actually, I'm going to spray this on my skin right now. I am wearing another fragrance today, but that I'm testing, but yeah, I have to try this right now because I am liking this one more than MFK's. Wow, guys. Oh, wow. Wow. This is really beautiful. Really beautiful. Ooh, and I'm getting it. Wow. I think the performance of this one is going to be even better. And this one hasn't even sat. So you imagine after it sits for a while. Another winner, guys, that has left me floored. This is exquisite. This is really, really exquisite. I don't think I'll ever be the same. You've got to get your hands on it. You know, if you have the original MFK, you really don't need to be spending on another one, even if it's very affordable. But if you don't have MFK and you don't mind getting this, you know, this is really, when I tell you perfection, perfection. But anyway, let's move on. So the next one, guys, I've heard so much hype about. And it is from LATAFFA, and it is AMEER Al Oud Intense. So the notes of AMEER Al Oud. Ooh, wow, this bottle is really nice and really weighty. Very, very nice bottle. So the notes of this one are woody notes, oud, sugar, vanilla, more oud, sandalwood, and herbal notes. I think this one is going to be right up my alley. So this one is supposed to be inspired by Replica by the Fireplace. You know, Maison Margiela, Replica by the Fireplace. That is a fragrance, guys, that I've had in my cart 50,000 times. I've also bought decants and samples and just never pick it up. Like every time there's a Sephora sale, I've had it in my cart and for some reason I never pick it up. And if this fragrance makes it justice, I'm going to be a very happy camper. But anyway, let's go ahead and try this. Okay, so this opens up quite woody with vanilla. I'm still not picking up on the oud. It is definitely a sweet fragrance. I'm still not picking up on the oud. Oh, but I am picking up that by the fireplace vibe. I am picking up on the oud. There's a little bit more oud here. But this is less fireplacey, if that even makes sense, than by the fireplace. Yeah, this is definitely less intense. But yeah, I can definitely get the vibe. But I have a feeling that this is another one of those fragrances that's going to have to sit for a while before I can give you my full opinion on it. Oh, wow. Now that it's drying down, I'm getting truly by the fireplace. I am. Yeah. The oud is very well done here, guys. I'm loving it. I can already tell that I'm going to love this fragrance. I can already tell, but let's wait until it sits for a while and I come back to you. Yeah, but this is a real good one. This is really good. If you were planning to buy by the fireplace, hold until I come back to you with my final review on this one. But I think this is going to be really worth it. Okay, so this next fragrance is supposed to be inspired by YSL Libre Intense. And I have seen so many people talk about this fragrance. And I have to tell you, just for the bottle alone, I was going to pick it up anyway. I do have YSL Libre, but not the Intense. So if this one is really good, I will be really happy. And this is THARWAH Gold, also by LATAFFA. And when you open it, look at this, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that bottle something else? Oh my goodness. The notes in this one are lavender, bergamot, Egyptian jasmine, orange blossom, vanilla, amber, and vetiver. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, yeah. This is definitely Libre. Yeah. Yeah, it opens with that incredible lavender and that bergamot. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely YSL Libre Intense. Wow. Oh, but I am loving it. This is such a beautiful fragrance. Oh my goodness, this is so worth it. Wow. Yeah, no need to say anything else. This is definitely YSL Libre Intense. There's, I can't even say that I prefer YSL Libre more than this one. I think they are exactly the same. Maybe when I wear it on my skin, I'll feel differently. You know, when I come back to you with my, verdict on this haul, if I still like them, what my experience has been using them. Yeah. But this, wow, this is really incredible, guys. This is awesome. Again, if you were planning to pick up YSL Libre Intense, you may want to wait till I come back to you on this one because, my goodness, it is identical. It is identical. I'm not even picking up any difference or, yeah. Anyway, all right. So there's that one. So this next one is also from LATAFFA, and it is Oud Mood. I'm sure that you guys have seen time and time again, people talk about this one. This one is not as new as some of the others that I've shared with you today. I just waited to, pick this up. And this is definitely supposed to be inspired by Lancome Oud Bouquet, which I also own. So any fragrance that I've discussed today that's supposed to be inspired by some other fragrance, when I test them, what I will do is I will wear one on one arm and the other on the other arm. And I will make, I will take all of my notes to make sure I come back to you and tell you, what I really think. But in the meantime, so it comes in like this cylinder, and here you have this beautiful bottle, very nice bottle. It's very weighty and very luxurious feeling. Yeah. So let's try this. I don't know if I would say right now that the opening is the same. It is an ambery opening followed by oud immediately, like an oud bouquet. It definitely is, but I'm picking up on the rose sooner. I'm picking up on the rose, but is not, I don't think it's as intense as it is in Oud Bouquet. I mean, Oud Bouquet for me, there's so much rose in that fragrance that for me, it's like one of my oud and rose fragrances, right? So when I talk about my oud and rose fragrance collection, Oud Bouquet is almost at the top of the list because that's how much rose I pick up in it. That's a difference with this one. There's not more stuff going on. There's like a different vibe going on here. They're definitely very similar, but I can tell you that I am picking up on some differences. I think that I'm picking up on like more caramel. Like I'm picking up on more caramel. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I really like this one, but I don't know if I would say that they're identical. Are they very similar? Extremely similar? Yeah, they definitely are. Do they give you the exact same vibe when they open? Yeah, they do. But I think I'm going to have to wear this one before I can honestly tell you if it's the same or not. All right, guys. So we only have two more fragrances to open. And actually, one is a fragrance and the other one is an oil. So we are going to continue with the last fragrance. And this is RAGBHA. I'm sure you've also heard of this one. And I don't think that RAGBHA was inspired by any other fragrance. I looked and looked and looked and couldn't find, you know, anybody or any vlog or any fragrance person talking about how this was inspired by some other fragrance. So let's go ahead and see. All right, so the notes in RAGBHA are vanilla, sugar, oud, incense, sandalwood, and musk. So let's go ahead and open it. Oh, so I have the fragrance. Here's the bottle. But then also in the box, I have a perfumed spray. I can't wait to try this one. I've heard so much about this one. On my nose, this opens with quite a bit of vanilla, but there's something smoky about the vanilla. It's not that the fragrance opens up full on smoky. It's that the vanilla that it opens up with is smoky. Definitely sweet. I pick up on the oud. There's a smoky quality to this fragrance that I am loving, and it's also woody. Oh, wow. I am loving this fragrance. I can't believe I waited this long to pick this one up. I love this fragrance, and this is perfect for the winter season. I can't speak to if I would wear it in any other season yet until I wear it on my skin and I test it. I'll let you know. But this fragrance is beautiful. I don't think I have anything in my collection that smells like this. I don't think this was inspired by anything. Oh my goodness, but I love this. This makes me want to pick up. I think there's another RAGBHA that's like tobacco or smoke or wood, RAGBHA something. Whatever it is, I think I'm going to have to pick it up because this one has me impressed from the opening. Oh, there's a little bit of a balsamic quality to this, which balances out that smoky vanilla beautifully. And there's definitely musk in here. Can't wait to spray RAGBHA on my skin because, wow. Let's see. My strip should be a little drier now. Oh, guys, loving it. Absolutely loving it. All right, so let's move on to the last one before I get all carried away. So this one is one that I've wanted for quite some time because it went viral everywhere, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere, right? And I think I'm the last one to join the party. And this is HAREEM Al Sultan Gold. Now, this is not a fragrance. This is an oil, and I absolutely love the oils. This is the box. Look at that. Let me see if I can just hold it here. Guys, I am sitting here and I am going to try this oil on my skin because I love fragranced oils, but I keep getting wafts of this Baroque satin oud. I am just loving that fragrance. I have to tell you, I'm just not going to stop talking about it, so get ready. It's going to be a while before I get over that one. Let's see. Ooh, I can definitely smell this already. Wow, this is a pretty strong oil. Oh my, no wonder. You know what? This is extremely fruity. Okay, so this opens up really fruity. I'm getting like all types of fruits. Like all types of fruits. Like this is a fruit salad, but in the best way. And I'm also getting quite a bit of white florals along with it. This is obviously sweet. there's like a citrus quality to it, but I'm not picking up. You know what? Let me pull the notes. Oh, that explains it. So here are the notes from Fragrantica: jasmine, bergamot, peony, pineapple, peach, plum, musk, patchouli, and sandalwood. So for me, it opened up with that like explosion of fruit. I'm pretty sure that there's more fruit here. I'm telling you, it's like a fruit salad. Like, you prepared a bowl, you went to the supermarket, you bought every fruit that was available, you chopped it up and you put it in a bowl. And they were all like in their prime stage, so they're juicy and perfectly ripe, and oh my goodness. And then I'm getting a ton of white florals. Wow, this is really, really beautiful, guys. I should have picked this up also a long time ago. The good news is that I picked up, this is the gold, but there's a silver and I think there's a blue. I already sent for the silver. I may consider picking up the blue because this is like perfect to wear during, for me, this would definitely be a spring summer type of fragrance oil, and I would use it under any fragrance, actually. All right, guys, well, that was the last one. So here's the plan. I will take all of these fragrances and I will sit them nicely on a shelf, and we are going to give them anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks. And as soon as I feel that we are ready to come back and for me to tell you what I really think about each one of these fragrances and if they're worth it, then I will come back to you with that video. I also have to tell you that I can't think of one fragrance that I've tried today that I'm really not liking already. And some of them I'm holding back on saying that I love any of them because I don't want you to go and blind buy anything just because I said that I love it. And then I have to come back and tell you that it's really not a love after all. So I really want to test them before I go out on a limb and tell you that I am loving a fragrance. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to all of my new subscribers, and I will see you in the next video.